friends, my name is Jess and welcome back to my channel, Books Past Bedtime. In today's video, we're going to be doing a new reading vlog. So I am going on vacation in this reading vlog, and so I wanted to take you along with me. I'm going to Maine with my mom's side of the family, so it's like a big kind of family reunion situation. We are going to be staying right outside of Hiiiieeeee National Park. I love hiking and being outdoors, so that should be super fun. And we're also going to be really close to like Bar Harbor, Maine, so it'll be a cute like New England summer vacation vibe, and I'm so excited. And I also wanted to vlog because I want to do this little project in June. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna attempt it. I'm gonna take you along with me, and so I'm gonna be vlogging the entire month. I have always wanted to try to read 30 books in 30 days. I've tried to do it before. I've never really succeeded, and maybe I won't succeed again, but I wanted to document it and I really want to give it like a full try. Like, we're gonna try so hard because reason number one, like I've always wanted to do this and like accomplish this goal. Also, I'm really behind on my Goodreads reading goal, and I have some reading projects that I really want to get out before the end of the year, and I'm just behind on those as well. So I really just want to read a lot. I want to read a lot this month, and I want to get things done, get things read, and I really hope that I can accomplish this goal. We have a couple things throughout the week that are on the priority list. I need to finish my longest book reading vlog, which will be up before this one, so you probably have already seen it. I think I just have Chain of Gold left for that, so I need to finish that. I have a couple books I'm currently reading, and I'm probably gonna take a few on vacation with me that are just like short paperbacks. And also I'm on vacation, so I'm just gonna let myself mood read, and I'm not gonna stress about like reading a book every single day. I just want to like read and make progress on things. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get into the vlog. On Saturday the 31st, we headed out on our vacation. We had a direct flight from Newark, New Jersey to Bangor, Maine at like 7 p.m. I believe. So we got in around 9 p.m. During the flight, I worked on reading Back in a Spell by Lana Harper, as I was currently like 40% of the way through this one. I also continued this later on in the evening once we got to the hotel, and I did end up finishing it. I didn't love it. I think it was honestly my least favorite in the series. The next morning on Sunday, we woke up in Bangor and drove out to Southwest Harbor to the house that we were staying at. It was such a beautiful house. My mom really did a great job. The view was incredible and the house had so much charm. Hello friends, it is the 1st of June and we are officially in Maine. I am so excited for this reading vlog. I'm so excited to be on vacation. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And of course, we're gonna try and read 7 books this week. So yesterday during my travel day, I did finish Back in a Spell, I think, by Lana Harper. And I think it was probably my least favorite of the Thistle Grove series. It was book number 3, and I really didn't feel like our main 2 characters were a pairing, and I also really hated the 3rd act breakup scene just because our main character was really just making some poor decisions and I was not on board, and it all just kind of seemed a bit too convenient for how kind of heinous the mistakes she made were. There was a lot of talk of like trauma and like childhood trauma and it affecting you in your adulthood, but it just was so surface level that we couldn't dive into those topics in the way they, I feel like, need to be effective. So I felt like they were just kind of thrown in there and not given the care and attention they deserved, and so I didn't love that. And I also, of course, was struggling with the romance and the plot of it all. It just kind of was too much of like a surface level fluffy book to have those topics in it. So I didn't love this one, unfortunately. Honestly, probably a 2-star read, but I'm glad that I finished it before the month was up, so now we can start fresh. So this week I am gonna kind of work off a combo of TBR and mood reading because I am on vacation. I want to do whatever I feel like doing, honestly, but I do need to finish Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, which is kind of a big book, but I'm halfway through, so I do need to finish that this week. Hopefully today or tomorrow, actually, honestly, is when I need to finish it, so that is on the agenda. I also brought 2 physical books with me, so I have The Amityville Horror by Jay Anson because I rolled this in my TBR takedown, so I'm probably not going to talk a lot about my thoughts and feelings on this one, but I will update you on progress. And I brought this one because it's so short and paperback, easy to pack. And I also brought Captive Prince by C.S. Picot, which is another another reading vlog you can look forward to later this month. So again, I'm not really going to talk about thoughts and feelings, just update you on progress. I did bring these 2 physical books, so those are the 3 that are on my TBR this week for other projects that I want to make some progress on. And then also I think that I'm going to read Tavia Lark's newest release because I haven't gotten to it yet. I think it's called The Werewolf's Bodyguard or something like that. And I also might pick up The Sin Eater by Only James because I haven't gotten to that one yet either, and those are 2 of my favorite KU authors, so I want to read those books. And then I have a bunch of other stuff on my Kindle that's like short, sweet, easy that I will probably pick up as the week goes. I think my plan is to try and read like an hour when I wake up and an hour before I go to bed, and I feel like doing that I can kind of knock out these books pretty easy is my plan. Obviously I can't read a book in 2 hours, but those will give me like good chunks to book in my day, and then probably during the day I think this is going to be like a pretty chill, relaxed vacation, so I'm sure I will have some reading time during the day. So that's my plan. Today is just a chill day. Everyone's arriving. We're gonna get groceries and things and probably cook here maybe. I don't know what we're doing for dinner, but it is so beautiful here, and this house we're staying in is so beautiful, and I am so excited to be here, and I will keep you updated on my reading and what we do. So let's roll to that. Later that night I made chicken cutlets and vodka pasta for my family, which was so delicious, as well as a lemon blueberry cake for dessert. Good morning. It's Monday. I didn't finish a book yesterday. Before I went to bed, I did listen to A Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee on audio, and I think I only have like an hour left of that audiobook, so I can definitely knock that out today. But I think this morning, it's like 6:30. I can't tell if anyone else is awake. So I think I'm gonna get up and go downstairs and have some coffee and read outside. That's what I'm gonna do. After I got out of bed, I ended up reading maybe 30 pages of Captive Prince before we decided to go on a hike. It was honestly really more of a walk around a long pond in Southwest Harbor, but it was really beautiful and the weather was so gorgeous. It was great to get out and spend some time with my family. Then later that afternoon, I read maybe a few more pages of Captive Prince before we went to dinner at Beale's Lobster Pound. It was right on the water and pretty good. My first true Maine lobster roll. Then after dinner, we came home, and even though I show a book here, I honestly just drank wine and hung out with my family. I just brought the book with me to give the illusion that I was going to read. On Tuesday, we had a wildlife cruise out of Bar Harbor, which was honestly probably the highlight of my week, maybe even of my year. We got to see porpoises, eagles, and literally hundreds of puffins and hundreds of seals. It was so crazy. I'm so sad that I didn't have like a cool telephoto lens or whatever, because it was nearly impossible to capture the animals on a video or in pictures, but it was still pretty sweet to see in person. Then later that day, we went to the Lobster Pound for lunch and hung out in Bar Harbor for a bit, and I read absolutely nothing. On Wednesday, we ended up going to see the sunrise on Cadillac Mountain in Acadia National Park. This part of Maine is the easternmost point of the US, so it's the first place the sun rises in the whole country, which is kind of its like claim to fame. And apparently the colors in the sky are super intense in the spring and fall. So this being summer, it was a tad hazy and a bit underwhelming, but still a really cool experience. Later in the day, we did the hike around Jordan Pond, which is one of the easier hikes in Acadia National Park, but it was still a very fun and honestly a super unique path with all of these wooden beams. Again, I read nothing on Wednesday. On Thursday, we started our morning with a hike up Acadia Mountain, which was probably my favorite hike of the week. The path was challenging and the views were gorgeous, so it was super rewarding. Then that night, we were saying goodbye to part of our family who was leaving early, so we went to a fancy dinner at a local boutique hotel, which was adorable, such a pretty location. Then on Friday, we hiked Gorham Mountain and visited Sand Beach and Thunder Hole, which are some of the most iconic sites in Acadia National Park. Thunder Hole was pretty quiet when we were there, but if you look up videos of it after a storm, it gets pretty wild. Hello. So it is Saturday the 7th, and I am still in Maine, and I have not read 7 books. I've only read 1. So I know I kind of did a summary of my vacation so far, but it just has not been like as relaxing and like as much downtime as I was kind of thinking I might have. But that's okay. I've had a good time. I've seen a lot of cool stuff. I don't regret like not like staying in the house and reading when I have been out doing all these fun things. So it is quite alright. I did today finish Sheen of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I ended up really loving this book. I gave it 4 stars. If you want to learn more about it and what I thought, you can go check out my previous reading vlog that I posted where I read the longest books on my physical TBR. That book was included in there, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to pick up and read the rest of the series. Maybe that'll be a project this summer. We'll see. During the week, I have also read 100 pages of The Amityville Horror by Jay Anson. I'm halfway through at this point. I'm enjoying it. It's really fascinating, and it's fascinating like because I feel like I kind of know that the story is fake, embellished. something of the sort, but it's still really interesting to hear what this family experienced and what happened in the house previously. Yeah, it's good so far. It's really interesting. It's been a quick read so far, and it is definitely kind of creepy, so I'm enjoying it. I've also managed to read a few pages of The Captive Prince. I think I've read 36 pages of it, so not very much. It's a short one though. Oh, and then I also have listened to Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee. I only think I have an hour left of this audiobook, so I think that might be next on my docket. And then also when I was in town the other day, in Bar Harbor, I did go to a bookstore there. I think it's called Sherman's. There's a bags over there. But I did pick up this graphic novel called North Ranger by Ray Tercio and Brie Indigo. I've actually been looking for this for a while. It's kind of something that I just like passively look for whenever I go into a bookstore because it's been on my list for a while. But this bookstore actually had it, and I love supporting independent bookstores, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm glad that I did. And it's a super cute graphic novel, sepia toned pretty much, and I think it's a Western MLM sort of romance, so I think it'll be cute. I think it's YA also, but I thought that would be perfect too for this month, trying to read 30 books. Be nice to have a graphic novel in there. I do feel like if I tried really hard that I could finish these 3 books plus Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee and then have read 5 books in my holiday. So I feel like that would be quite an accomplishment and might be what my goal is. It also might be a little bit ambitious. I do think that this one will probably be my lowest priority. Although if I can just get to like page 100-ish, I think maybe, can't remember if I was going to read to chapter 5 or to chapter 6. Yeah, I think if I could get to chapter 6, which is on page 109, that would be good because that's where I'm going to film my first update for my reading vlog for this book. Maybe if I just try and get to that page plus finish these 2 and A Shot in the Dark, that will be good. I think I'll continue this vlog through when I get home tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk through, yeah, maybe we'll go through Sunday night and then I'll start a new vlog on Monday. I think that's the plan. It would be great if I could finish 5 books in 8 days and then I can just try and catch up next week. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I will try and keep you better updated now. We're the last ones here. The rest of my family has left. So I right now actually need to post my video. It's Saturday today. I think I mentioned that. It's Saturday the 7th. So I need to get my video up for the week because I still haven't done that. And then I will just read. I think we're just gonna be chill today. We might drive over to Bar Harbor. I think we're just gonna try and finish the food that we have here, so we're not gonna be doing anything super exciting. And tomorrow we leave in the morning, so I'm just gonna hang out and try and finish as much reading as I can, and I will let you know what I get into. Hopefully. And then it was time to say goodbye to Maine. We flew home on Sunday morning and I did end up finishing the Amityville Horror before our plane landed in Newark. And intro me is back because I filmed that at the end. Overall, it was a very eventful week. I had such a good time in Maine. It really was such a beautiful place. I would love to go back. I had just literally the best time. It was so wonderful. Of course, I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get more reading in, but I really don't regret it. It was a vacation. Like, it was important to me to spend what time I could with my family, so I'm glad I was able to do that. And also, when I was talking earlier in the vlog about like reading in the morning and then also before I went to sleep, like I forgot that no one in my family fucking sleeps. So everyone is always up, both late and early, so it's not like I had any time to myself that I thought I was going to. But that's okay. That just meant more time with them and less time reading, which is fine. It's fine. It's good. But of course, I did get some reading in. So in the beginning of the vlog, I did finish Back in a Spell by Alana Harper. It was actually one that I didn't love that much, which is kind of sad, but it was okay. Maybe like a 2.5 star. I don't know. Definitely my least favorite in that series, which is sad because I've really been enjoying that series. But that book just didn't really do it for me. We also finished Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. That, on the other hand, I really enjoyed. And I think in my longest books vlog, I said that I gave it a 4 star. I feel like it's like a 4.5. I feel like it's a 4.5. I really liked it a lot. And the more I like get away from it, the more I'm like, I really did like it. It was slow in the beginning, but I really liked it. And then also I started and finished the Amityville Horror by Jay Anson. This vlog is coming out before the vlog I talk about that in, so no more spoilers than you've already gotten for that, because that's in my next TBR takedown. I also made progress in A Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee. I'm not loving this book. It's a contemporary contemporary romance between these two characters who are both artists and used to be addicts, and they hook up at the beginning of the book, but then come to find out it's like a Pretty Little Liars situation where the female main character is a student in the male main character's photography class at college. They have this like conflict of interest going on and this power imbalance going on, and so she can't be a student anymore, but he agrees to like help her work on this project because she really admires him as an artist, even though she didn't recognize him when they hooked up. She's currently having like a relapse. It's a difficult kind of book to read. It's not really super romancy. It's definitely more almost like lit fic-ish. I don't know. It's okay so far. Like it's fine. I don't know. I have like an hour left in the audiobook, so I'll definitely finish it in my next vlog, but it's just kind of like an okay story. Of course, I started Captive Prince. I think I just started it in this vlog. I'm currently 100 pages in, but I don't think that I think I did that on Monday. So I finished 2 books. Well, I finished 3 books in this vlog, but 2 books in June. So I'm gonna have to do like a 24-hour readathon or something to catch up on my 30 books in 30 days goal, but that's okay. That sounds like a fun thing to do. So I think that's pretty much everything I have to say. Definitely, if you're not already, subscribe to my channel, especially if you want to see future installments in this video series. I will be starting a new vlog here soon and hopefully reading more than I read in this vlog, but I'm really glad that I still like documented our vacation because it was so fun. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to do the fun YouTube stuff. Like this video if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. You can also follow me on all social media. Those links are in the description. That's everything I think that I have to say. So thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.